What is Katamari Damacy? The premise is simple. You play as the prince, and you roll a Katamari. Rolling over small things causes your Katamari to grow in size. Attempting to roll anything too large will result in you getting knocked away, potentially losing pieces. But what do you roll up? Well, rice balls, poker chips, a sarcophagus, cats, toilet paper, the local swap meet, Nemo, cassette tapes, South America, the White House? The more you play, the more you roll. The more you roll, the bigger you get. The controls are unique, yet simple. All movement is done using only the 2 thumbsticks. To roll a specific way, push both sticks in the same direction. Moving them in opposite directions allows you to turn. In some versions, you can also dash and jump. Initially a simple, straightforward concept, the challenge of rolling a Katamari evolves as you are given new tasks and levels to complete. These fall into 2 main categories. The first is straightforward. Roll a Katamari at least as large as a given size before the clock runs out. Simple enough. And for the first few levels, it is. However, as you progress through the game, size requirements get tougher and require a bit more forethought and planning. The challenge in these missions is all about finding the most efficient path for your Katamari to grow. The level design is thoughtful and precise. There is always an available path to grow steadily, as long as you keep your eyes focused on the next largest thing you can roll up. Sometimes, though, it's all too easy to let greed take over, and veer into territory with objects just slightly too large to pick up, and then you're trapped. Desperately seeking anything small enough to absorb, you roll into different objects, different animals, different people, but you keep getting flung around by everything too large to swallow. And before you know it, your failure results in the king's wrath. But despair not. These failings teach lessons in both Katamari rolling and in life. Be humble and enjoy steady progress. Don't bite off more than you can chew in an attempt to expand too quickly. Instead, focus on what's in front of you and the growth will surely come. The other category of levels is more dynamic and challenging. The king will have you fulfill a specific goal when rolling up your Katamari. A few examples include: roll water through an arid desert to restore its life and greenery. Roll up fireflies to become brighter, helping a boy read his book in the dark. Roll a sumo wrestler around, enabling him to grow by eating everything in his path so he may roll up his opponent. Roll up as many inexpensive objects as possible within a specific budget. Roll up all the students in the school as fast as you can. Roll up burnable objects to light a bonfire, but be careful not to touch any water that would extinguish you. Roll up only hot things to reach a max temperature. Challenging you to strategize in different ways, these are just a few of the levels that force you to think on your feet and be more selective in the objects you roll up. Beyond gameplay, the superb soundtrack sets the energy and mood of the many stages. There's a vast, eclectic mix of all different styles and genres that fit perfectly with the strange, funky theme of the game itself. Every level has its own unique track that creates a specific tone and pace. Tight space, tight on time, punchy and fast techno. Large open space with plenty of time, relaxed and easygoing acoustic melodies. The game finale culminating in rolling the stars themselves, a momentous symphony marks the occasion. Aside from the gameplay and music, perhaps the best part of Katamari is just how unabashedly bizarre and unique it is. Your father is the king of all cosmos, your mother the queen. The king has inadvertently destroyed all the stars in space, so it is up to you, the prince, to roll up these Katamari in pursuit of replenishing the missing celestial bodies. This eccentric storyline flows naturally into the gameplay, where its charm and distinct character come out in full force. Anything that moves will kick and bash you around when too small, but then cry and flee in terror when you come back to roll them up. Except the police, they shoot at you. Fish, apparently, send mail underwater. Everything you can pick up has its own distinct sound effect. resulting in an absurd cacophony of noises as you roll over entire cityscapes. You can roll up everything from angry mice to giant squids, mythological beings to sentient tornadoes, and everything in between. Mountains, islands, countries, entire continents. Nothing is safe from the insatiable growth of the Katamari. Upon completing a level, you're given a tally of the composition of your Katamari, resulting in an often nonsensical set of random categories. The dialogue is often witty and wacky. The music matches the tone perfectly. There's an abundance of quirky-looking cousins and presents to collect, allowing you to customize and deck out your character. And so why should you play Katamari Damacy? Why should you play this peculiar, baffling, inexplicable anomaly of a game? Why? Well, because it's just fun. It's fun to mess around in this big open world full of crazy, insane characters, pursuing the grandiose goal of rolling up everything in sight to recreate the cosmos themselves. The truly unique gameplay mechanics, the detail in its thoughtful level design, the eclectic soundtrack, the delightful weirdness of it all of these elements combine to make Katamari Damacy just an absolute joy of a game to play. It taps into what I feel is the very essence of why I even play games. It's just fun. With sales numbers like these, there's a good chance you've never rolled a Katamari of your own. And that's why I made this video. In this modern age of gaming, it feels like there are endless choices of recycled concepts, giving us the same game over and over again. Easily overwhelmed with so many choices, we often fall back to what is comfortable and familiar. We so often seek out games similar to those we've played before, in a Sisyphean attempt to grasp at the unattainable ghosts of the past. But what we fail to realize is that the experience that so often eludes us, the experience we yearn for when searching for a new game, that experience can't be found in playing the same games over and over again. That experience can only be found in something fresh, unique, and interesting. But most important of all, that experience is found in fun, and that's where Katamari Damacy shines. In the vast gaming landscape of sameness, it resolutely stands apart from the crowd as a testament to raw creativity and true genre defiance. It brings a fresh perspective with unique and interesting game mechanics that are just plain fun to play with. It's strange, it's different, it's oddly satisfying. So give it a shot. If you've never rolled a Katamari before, make the king of all cosmos proud and roll up your very first star. Hey, thanks for watching, hope you guys enjoyed it. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time because Katamari is honestly one of my favorite games ever. I've been playing games pretty much my whole life, and I find that nowadays I tend to look for things that are a bit different, unique, and interesting in their own ways, and Katamari absolutely falls into those categories. And that's why I made this video, so hopefully more people would want to give it a chance. What are your guys' favorite games that not many people talk about or not many people have played? I would love to try more games that I've never had a chance to play, so let me know what you guys like, and maybe I'll do a video on that too. I'm always on the lookout for something different and exciting and unique. But as always, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you want to see more stuff like this, subscribe. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have for now, so I'll see you guys in the next one.